We come from different sectors of marketing and international purchasing, so we combined relevant experience that not only gives our client a good consulting for promotional products, but we also supply the items cost effectively. We focus on custom-made promotional items, so we do not stock a particular range of products to sell. Today our clients all want to be differentiated from their competitors, and for this the better choice is always the custom-made product compared to the standard promotional product picked from any of the online shops or a catalogue. A custom-made product can either be completely new developed, so for instance making a new tool or mold for production, or a typical product for a custom-made item, and quite important also for our business here in our agency, is a stuffed toy, a plush toy, a mascot. And I do not mean a teddy bear with t-shirt and a print on it. I mean a really individually produced stuffed toy which shows a character. A mascot in the form of a plush toy, for example, is a perfect item for company identification and is likable. But you can also choose an item which basically exists already. Due to the individual production of this item, you have lots of options to make it special, more interesting and more exceptional. For example, with a basic item such as a ball pen, you will seldom create a new design or shape, but with an individual production, for example a metal ball pen, we can do any barrel colors and lots of different surface effects. This is perfect for following a client's corporate design. Or maybe you can also choose a very bright color for such item which you normally do not expect with a metal ball pen. Or with textiles, you can do a print which goes over the edge or over a seam. You find such designs quite often on trendy sport articles. This, of course, is only possible when doing a new production, an individual production. Well, promotional items have a much more sustainable advertising effectiveness compared to other advertising forms. Some facts: 75% of all promotional products are still with the recipient after half a year, and 37% even for more than 2 years. No other form of advertisement can reach that. I describe the promotional item often as hardware in advertisement. It can reach senses which other forms of advertising cannot reach. For example, haptic, smell, sometimes taste, play instinct, function. That variety is something that online advertising cannot match. Also, the promotional item quite often has a much better price performance compared to other forms of advertising. I think that we have comprehensive product knowledge. I've been purchasing various kinds of products worldwide for almost 25 years now. I know quite well what is feasible and what problems might arise, and of course where to purchase what items best. We usually import directly from the producers, mainly from Far East, but prices there, particularly in China, have increased a lot in the last years, so European countries or other Asian countries also are getting more important as sourcing markets again. But for a lot of items, there are no production facilities or manufacturing skills in Europe. You have to go to Far East. And in our agency, we have good instinct in the selection and placement of promotional products. And we also realize that sometimes it is much more reasonable just to leave it out. I'm always skeptical about these cheap giveaways, which always gives the impression of scattering item at random without knowing who your target group is, and is creating spreading loss. So better invest in a good consulting service and a little in higher quality products to be more focused. And trendidee has twice won the PSI Award Campaign of the Year. This award is given by Europe's biggest association of the promotional product industry, the PSI. This award honors the successful implementation of one or even more promotional products within an advertising campaign. So we've been proven to be able to judge what an appropriate item is and how to place it within a campaign effectively. They are quite different, including small companies, medium-sized companies, but also some huge global players. Our clients are mostly in Germany, a few in Austria and Switzerland, but we've also supplied to Singapore. And a huge group of our clients are other agencies. So advertising agencies or so-called full-service agencies, and also traders or resellers for promotional products who have good connections or even long-term contracts with their clients. And another quite important group of our clients are public clients, so like government authorities. And these clients you normally win by public tenders. Here you are often in competition with suppliers all over Europe. You can find some of these public clients we have in the reference list on our website. It's always a pleasure to work with clients who are open-minded. That makes fun for both sides. And as a consulting agency in promotional products, you always must be aware that most of your clients normally work in completely different business. They of course do not know how a promotional product is made. There are so many different kinds of production methods. So explaining the options and possibilities that exist for promotional products, this is our job, and this is what we like to do. Well, basically, I would say we had good luck in the last 15 years, but I won't pin everything on luck for sure. Of course, we can thank our foresighted planning and operating, and with a lot of experience you can not avoid all problems, but you can minimize them a lot. And if some difficulties come up, we talk to our clients right away. Open communication is a matter of course, and we've always done well with it, and there's always a solution to find. You cannot reinvent the wheel, but with a good selection and a good application of promotional products, you can achieve quite long-lasting advertising impacts and ensure your customers' loyalty. And that's not only for promotional products, I think, this is for advertising in general. It is all about a client's image. Some clients call the promotional items image carriers, and that's what they are, in fact. They carry or communicate the image of a company, and this is a very important task.